I don't think keeping the same idea would be a great idea. I think changing it up and starting something new or adding to something that's already been. I get it. I am 100% with that. It's like anime. I love anime. Anime is my favorite. I love Death Note. I like Bleach, and I like Naruto. I know Naruto is pretty kiddish and childish for me, but I actually got into it and I actually liked it. The only part about Bleach that I didn't like was the Bounce series, but after I got through it, I was okay with it. And I understood a little bit more about what they did and why they used the Bounce series. It was basically a bunch of filler episodes. So, and it showed you the powers that Chad had gained all throughout. Not a big deal. I get it. It's a storyline builder. Death Note. I do not like the fact that they ended it at season 3. Um, but I think the additions that they were going to make, it wouldn't have made a difference. The live action movie they created, absolutely stupid. Um, the animation was so much better. Inuyasha is actually a really good one. I've seen some of it. I haven't watched all of it. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to watch TV because I'm either, I don't know why I just did that. I'm either at work, I am streaming now, or I'm doing something else. Like, I like to try to spend as much time with family as I possibly can before doing this. So, my husband plays 9 to 11 every night anyway, and so I figured that'd be a really good time for me to stream. He's still down there playing with his friends, so I'm still on here talking to you and having a good time playing what I like to play. You don't like anime with a bunch of filler? Yeah, Naruto is really bad about fillers, but the fillers for Naruto have a reason why they go back to a filler episode. Uh, it's always a reference to something or a memory or a life choice that somebody makes throughout the entirety of the show. So I get why they do fillers for Naruto. If it doesn't have a reason behind it, it's an aggravation. I think there are more positives for the live action movie, and if you view it as its own thing, I think it's fine. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't connected to the actual anime, then I think it would have been a good movie, but I did not like the way they brought Ryuk to life. Ryuk is my absolute favorite, and I like Rim, but Ryuk, um, the only good thing that they got right about him was the apples. He loves apples. Earthly apples are his delicacy. Let's see, we're at day 96. 4 more days, bro. I'm trying to think of something else. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and build this together. I'm gonna figure out what I want to build it out of, though. I didn't know that's who that was. I'm a huge I love Ryuk. He's like my absolute all-time favorite because it's like my alter ego. um, but yeah, if that's the actor for the live action, that was great. L, I didn't like L in that one. Well, no, L was the great one. Light Yagami was not the good one. I didn't like how they portrayed Light. Because Light is when you look back at the anime, Light is actually a really decent character because they build him up to create him slowly as a monster. The live action anime brought him out as a monster very early, and you usually don't see that like in the anime until right around the second season. And there's no like season differential in the live action, so yeah, I think they brought out the evil a little bit too soon in the live action. Yeah. Hmm. I hated Mia. I always her entire character, regardless whether it was the live action or the anime, that character annoyed the piss out of me every single time. Excuse my French. I said the word PIS. Oh, supposed to be thinking about kids, but there's no kids going to be up this late unless their parents just didn't care. Sorry, truth bomb. My kids always had a bedtime, so. Passion is passion. You're right. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about certain things. So my animes, the ones that I actually like, yeah, I can be pretty hot-headed about them. All right, so trying to figure out, I almost did J backwards. I'm so stupid. Three, six, seven, five, 9, 10. I'm going to do an even number. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was so crappy. I'm a huge fan of all media chances, or if I haven't seen it, at least I've at least heard of it, or could tell you stuff about it. Yeah, I hear stuff about certain things all the time. I am still cannot believe I did that. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I was like, if this is a J, it's backwards. See, that's why I told you my freaking dyslexia, man. It just flopped it around on me. I had to look at my paper and see how I wrote my J's. That's how bad that was. I'm going to make it a little bit more beefy. I just needed a guideline, you know? I can't believe I did that. That was hilarious. Oh, there's a couple animes that Nora and I watched, and they were pretty decent. I just don't remember the names of them. Yeah, I've learned that, especially being picky with how. Like, I like